everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen.
Well, good morning. I hope you can get out of your dogma snuggies for a few. I'm going to talk a lot about California, San Onofre, Diablo Canyon, the corruption, the nuclear cartel, the illegal activity that's going on, and the passive panty painters in California, how they just continue to let the nuclear industry abuse their fucking populace, abuse the landscape, which the landscape does not belong to you in California. It does not belong to anyone. None of this landscape belongs to any of us. We're borrowed. And Californians cannot be the stewards. They've failed their responsibility to the stewardship of the greatest landscape on the face of the earth. They've slaughtered it. I'm going to talk San Onofre, the litigation that's going between, this corrupt piece of shit TV, who I know all these guys. I'm going to talk about the evolution of the leak at San Onofre today. I'm really pissed off about this whole thing. So, my anti-nuclear activism goes clear back to the inception of San Onofre nuclear generator in Southern California. My dad, born and raised here in Utah, drafted 1951, 50. Put at Pendleton, Camp Pendleton, Marines. They evaluated Marines. They went through there. Now, his brother, famous, his older brother, was an incredible World War II hero. Omaha Beach, Battle of the Bulge, these physical, incredible, intelligent, dynamic. I mean, these people were incredible. The younger brother, the NFL, I mean, these people, physical, mental, that's what Special Forces looks for in the inception. Well, how it evolved, he's teller at the University at Berkeley. He was a Stanford guy, but it was all being run by Skull and Bones out of Berkeley, Cal Berkeley. The nuclear dynamic. They replaced Wallace with Truman, and the whole nuclear took the field. They knew. By the way, this whole fairy tale that they didn't know, and they thought it was magic, they knew everything. They've been working on this since the 30s. They knew the power of nuclear. They knew that it killed people. They knew that it gave them cancer. They knew what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They tried to do it again. Oppenheimer warned them. He says, don't drop the fucking bomb on him. Kill the emperor. Don't do it. You're going to open this Pandora's box. They knew it all, and it's very provable. So they forced Oppenheimer out. He's a peace activist. They force Einstein out. He's a peace activist. They find that Hungarian rat fucking his whole soul was hatred for Russians. Teller takes the field. He's given a fellowship at Stanford. He moves to Berkeley. And then, of course, you got that rat fucking Lawrence. that fucking high IQ, paranoid, schizophrenic, fucking evil, sick rat. They find these rats. They take the field. They come up with this idea. Not only we're going to test nuclear bombs in the Nevada test site to make money, it was all about money. We need to test our very best men. The inception of Special Forces was born. So what they do, they use testing. And they wanted the most physical they could find. And they wanted Marines. Why Marines? Number one, the geographical aspect of it, right there. Pendleton's right there. Because they know they're Semper Fi. They find those guys the most honorable men. That's what the Marine Corps was all about, always has been. Even before this was a country, Alexander Hamilton. So they find them, the most physical. I mean, incredible specimens. The equivalent to what would be a professional athlete these days, maybe higher, but more than that. Incredible minds, strong, and that's how it works. The Pat Tillmans of the world. It's still the same way Special Forces tries to find those guys, Pat Tillman. High IQ, intellectual, strong logical wit, connection, and physicality, which is a very rare combination in this world. They find those guys. My dad's one of those guys. So they get them combat ready. They think they're headed to Korea with the rest of their group. They come pick them out, pluck them, boom, 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 boom. They take them to the Nevada test site in the middle of the night in trucks. Not the support crew, and that's as horrible as it can be horrible. 60,000 Army personnel. Those videos you watch, that's my work. That's my work. That's the lawsuits I filed all through the 90s to the Energy Department and the Justice Department with the help of my uncle who was stationed at the Pentagon at the time. My dad's brother. My uncle's so outraged at this whole fucking lab ratting of his own brother. The lab ratting of him. You know, watching him fucking go through this fucking horrible thing, this beautiful person be fucking annihilated, and his family be. My uncle used to say it very well when I was a boy, Kevin. Not only they fucking lab ratted your dad, they are fucking keeping very close tabs on you and the children, which I know for a fact. Every time I'd go to the doctor or whatever, you should have seen it. There was always somebody there taking notes because they know they fucking were going to poison their children and kill their children too. They knew they were going to fuck them up, and genetically for fucking generations, they did it anyway. They didn't give a fuck. So they take him to the fucking trench. They put him within fucking yards of the blast. We want them lit up. Teller's words. We want them lit up as much as we possibly can. See what the Pacific kills them right there on the blast, whatever. And the deal was and then immediately they had little field hospitals set up away from it. So what they did, they blasted the fuck out of him. My dad said, right before the blast, he put his hands in front of his face. He says when it flashed, he could see the fucking bones through his fucking hands. So, and he hardly ever talked. He talked when he was dying somewhat to me. He had safe when he died. No one even knew. Everybody in the community didn't even know he was Special Forces. This is how Semper Fi the guy was. He was a potato farmer. Everybody called him a beautiful guy. You know, so nobody even knew because that's what these guys do. They're sworn to secrecy. They don't talk. They don't have. The only time he ever even said one fucking word about it, he wouldn't say it to anybody, but my uncle knew because he was at the Pentagon at the time, the high brass officer in the Air Force. Oh, they knew. My grandma fucking knew. Oh, they knew. And so when he died, he had a safe. In that safe, you should have seen it. Wow. You want to talk a walking archive. He had saved everything. I went to, oh my God, no. They human lab ratted him. So it knocked him out. They knocked them all out. You know, they killed a lot of them. A lot of them just ended up playing dead there and were reported. And that they were killed in combat in Korea, which they were killed in the Nevada test site. Then they shipped them to hospitals in San Diego, the ones that were alive. In the field, right after they blast them, they put them in field thing, very makeshift, with hardly any fucking drugs, whatever. While they're knocked out, they fed them fucking LSD to try to fuck up their minds on this whole fucking thing. And they before they fed them the LSD, they cut their tonsils out. All of them. My dad was this incredible specimen. My grandma says that this is a guy who never had a cavity. This is a guy who never had a cold. This is an incredible specimen. They cut his fucking tonsils out. They have the tonsils at Berkeley in jars to this day. To this day, they're there. So it was all just experiment. Teller fucking calling the shots. These evil, sick fucking rats. So, they're in the hospital for weeks, months. They all got amnesia. They're all fucked up. My dad says that, he says, I came to in San Diego, and, you know, this is a guy who looked like Elvis Presley. I mean, this guy, he reminded me of Pat Tillman so much, especially in those days. Women would go crazy. I hear my mom, that Sandy, oh my God, my mom, that pinup artist, he said, she could not even draw like a camera. She could have been her own model. You know, they went crazy over this guy. He says, I woke up. He says, I had those San Diego nurses trying to crawl in bed with me up there. Like, you gotta be kidding. I mean, he was something else. But he was swore to secrecy, and he kept it secrecy. That's the guys they found. Then he gets leukemia later in life, which they all got leukemia. Acute belastic leukemia. Studied him, human lab ratted him right to the day he fucking died. Human lab ratted her fucking children. Human lab, to this day, I'm in the bone marrow at LDS, fighting for my fucking life. You should see it when I'm in there. There's military personnel that show up in there. One of the doctors is military. Why, I don't know. His name's Rob. You'll see the note-taking they take on me. It's amazing. They know. They know what they did. They don't give a fuck. So, ended up, they kept doing it. This is the heaviest one of 41. They kind of said they learned as they went. Did it over and over and over and over. Ended up being 40,000 of them. Killed so many of them. Very few of them made it even into their 50s, into their 60s, a lot of them. But by their 60s, pretty well all dead. By the way, Leonard Byrd was support crew, you know, Marines. He was the last of the Mohicans. So, they kept fucking hiding the dynamic. When a lot of people will know it, people started to write about it. People were starting to expose it. Carol Gallagher came here from Manhattan. Paul Stegner came here from Canada, from Stanford. Richard Miller came here. I mean, all of them were here. American Ground Zero, they came here. They were starting to expose this dynamic. Fucking Mormon. You know, Carol asked me one time, she says, Kevin, you ever read Mormon Country? No, but well, yeah, of course I've read it. I lived it. And so, born and raised, multiple generation. So, my dad was hardcore anti-nuclear. Well, so then he meets my grandma says, all these girls chasing him, this freaking rich fucking girl in a pink freaking convertible chasing him, this curved up, incredible female type who had all those San Diego ties. Abe Honsaker, the forced daughter, the fucking guy who found the gold at Sutter's Mill, Old Town, that guy. That's my grandpa. That's my mom. You're the Woodbury pinup artist. That's my mother. So we're so tied to San Diego. We're so tied to that dynamic down there. Saying, my dad was an anti-nuclear activist. They all were. All the Marines were. You know, that family, hardcore. They were outraged at San Onofre. They were outraged. They all knew. They all knew the fucking thing. You're really going to build a nuclear fucking reactor on our fucking Camp Pendleton? On the most beautiful beach in the fucking world? You know, so we go back and forth. My dad was so fucked up. So, I mean, he had these incredible fucking seizures, these epic events. So the VA's got control of him. So they had this fire in St. Louis, this magic fire that all their records disappeared. So I'm suing and suing. I have photographs, by the way. Fuck the Justice Department. They tried to steal them. Oh, I got them. Fuck them. You know, this grandstand that they gave those guys money is a fucking lie. They didn't give money. So they erased them. It was made the decision, Teller was made the decision to fucking just erase them. Just take out a pencil and erase them. Blame it on their records were burned in the St. Louis fire. A fucking lie. All the records exist. The Department of Energy has them. That runs the world. They have them. They're at Berkeley. They have them. They have their tosses. They have them. All the data is very clear. Freedom of Information Act, they think they're above that. We have them. There are lots of investigative journalists who broke this down, including myself. So, this dynamic, I become this hardcore anti-nuclear activist as a young boy. I got this incredible fucking IQ on one side of my brain and fucked up on the other side of my fucking... Can't tie my shoes till I'm 10 or 11 years old. Yet I can do the Delta formula when I'm fucking 8. A teacher, the Secretary of Education's daughter, friends with my grandma, fucking recognizes this kid. What the fuck is with this kid? and his twin mutated sister, this beautiful, incredible 110-pound out curved up female, this pinup artist, this model, has 2 babies in her, not one. The doctor's like, baby, she didn't even know. She almost dies in childbirth because here comes one out. Oh, there's another. What? What? There's another. What are you talking about? Another baby in there? What? A mutation. Little preemies coming out. My mom's fucking all but dead from childbirth because of this mutation. These 2 babies in her fucking womb. Fucks her all up. All her teeth fall out. She's so fucked up it all but kills her. She's pretty well fucking wiped out dead. A little 105-pound fucking curved up female with 2 mutated babies in her. All fucked up. So, as it evolves, I'm a little boy growing up on that farm in that fucking ranch. My father's family's fucking the very first people here from Denmark. The very first fucking people. The first guy buried in the cemetery, the first fucking people here. Fucking lion rats. In this beautiful landscape. So we have the place in San Diego, we have the place here. There's no freeway. You know, you're driving through the fucking avocado orchards, the pistachios, the almonds. I used to bootleg and fucking back here to Walkwest Junior High and sell them to my friends. You know, we're going back for the only time I get to see my dad for a long time is at the VA fucking hospital once a week, once every 2 weeks. That's how fucked up he is. These massive, incredible seizures. He's a specimen. He's still a physical fucking specimen. Amazing guy with a wit fucking like Mark Twain, a fucking genius. I mean, amazing guy. You know, so we're driving back and forth. We're doing what we do. You know, I could smell the ocean. I could say, fuck, we're at fucking Pacific Beach when it's still farms. It's my grandfather's fucking family's farm, our fucking place on that coast. I mean, so romantic, so beautiful, so incredible, so intense. I mean, you want to talk spectacular. Fucking hot in Utah in the 60s and the 70s. Southern Cal, oh my God, talk about the fucking most beautiful place, utopia on earth. The whales, the sandpipers, the migratory, I mean, wow. Out on the edge of the lake, on the edge of the ocean, my life growing up. So connected with that fucking landscape. That's all I ever did. That's all I ever did for days. My grandma used to say, she says, Kevin would disappear at fucking 8 years old for 4 or 5 days. Because I would just go watch the birds. I would go watch the animals. With the untouched fucking landscapes. The greatest ecosystems on the face of the earth. Ask Don Quixote. You know, the Spaniards, the leatherbucks, that's my family. So we're fighting San Onofre, from the very first memories I have. They're fighting San Onofre. Are you fuckers nuts? Now I know why my dad was so intense in that fight. So I'm connected with the San Onofre fight. The old school activists, San Diego County. Those beautiful fucking incredible women. That's where Raquel Welch was. I used to call my mom Raquel Welch on Balco. She was a La Jolla girl, born and raised. That's what they looked like. That's what they were. They were farmers' daughters. They were incredible. They were the most physical, beautiful, spectacular, spiritual fucking people. The sun. They were so connected, that fucking fountain of youth. The most beautiful place on earth. Right here, Ogden, Utah. Right down there. So I'd fight San Onofre, fighting it. Oh, my God. Fukushima happens. I'm working on my PhD at the time. I'd been on Wall Street. I fucking had that Hawking trial in my hand for 35 fucking years. So connected in those sand pits that my grandfather fucking owned here on the mighty Wasatch. The weirdest, cleanest fucking sand they used to ship to San Diego, make martile in the earth. Gone. All gone. So Fukushima happens. I go ballistic. I got a YouTube fucking site I'm experimenting with. BP, experimenting with the word fuck. Experimenting with language. Experimenting with communication. I'm a socioeconomist. I'm an artist. I'm an artist from birth. My mother, the Woodbury artist. I've been an artist since I was born. You know, that's it. Everybody knows me here as the artist. I'm blackballed because I don't paint pretty. My fucking, I don't paint fucking, I'm not a panty painter. I fucking reflect as art does the fucking time, the history. So, Fukushima happens, I go fucking ballistic. I go fucking crazy every day. Fucking calling it a fucking full, the only guy that's calling it full, the only guy, it's just me, the only person on the face of the earth calling it fucking what it is. Calling it what it is, going crazy. Everybody's flocking to my site. It's a compelling story, so it's going to give you leukemia, it's going to give you leukemia, you dumb fuckers. Fucking blah, 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 it's going to go. Well, in October, that year, 7 months later, I got stomach ache. It's leukemia. I'm dying. I come from perfectly healthy one day. What's his name says it perfectly here at the university, which I'm blackballed from the University of General Electric, which I think nobody even knows that I did all this in their fucking belly of that beast. I have the last resignation the legendary finance professor ever wrote. I am the last of the Mohicans at the University of General Electric, and I'm going to bury those motherfuckers because they kicked me out of their fucking art school. Oh yeah, the Wattis. Oh yeah, that's here. This is here. Ogden, Utah. This is here. I'm connected to all those people. I know all those people. I know the world profiteers personally. I know the art establishment personally. I'm in the belly of the beast. So I do all the work there. I'm working on my PhD. I get leukemia. I'm going to die. Sent home to die. I fight. I land at the bone around 11/11/11. This compelling story. This amazing story everybody in the world is watching. Fucking mirror image videos everywhere. Everybody in fuck out's watching. They're like, oh my God, this guy says fucking Fukushima's crazy. Fucking says Fukushima's a meltdown. That Fukushima's no meltdown. Nobody believes. Now it's like fucking contemporaries. I get no credit for the work I did for years. I'm the only guy calling this to a fucking T, the only one, but I recorded it in fucking history. So I landed a bomb. I'm still doing fucking videos. I go from 170 to 130. I'm dying. I mean, not dying. I mean, I'm almost dead. No chance to live. Central line in that fucking, I got nurses holding me up. I'm so fucking gone. I'm quarantined in there in a hardcore fucking ICU on ICU unit from fucking hell. Fucking clinging to fucking life. Less than 1% survival rate of AM. Diagnosed myself, by the way. Bone marrow biopsy up on, central line in my jugular fucking, it's quarantined in there. Trying to throw up a video fucking once in a while. Thousands of emails inside Japan. The Fukushima 50's fucking mother's talking to me. All these fucking people are talking to me. Everybody. I'm getting the fucking... They have nowhere to go, so they're coming to me. So I'm in there in January, all but fucking dead. I start to get emails from inside San Onofre. Inside. By the way, I've been inside that fucking reactor many, many fucking times. Everybody inside there knows me. All the fucking commission knows me. Fucking PV knows me. Cherry, they all know me personally, and they fucking fear me, and they should fear me. I've been showing up those hearings since the 60s, fighting, battling with them, and they know I'm on to them. They know I know the corruption. They know I know the dynamic. Like the dean says, oh, they hate you so much they sent you fucking leukemia in the mail. I said, no, they sent it to everybody in the fucking mail. It's called the jet stream. I knew that we'd been hammered. I knew that we'd been hammered at fucking immediately hardcore. There's a leak at San Onofre. They've had a fucking major fucking disaster. I know they've been cheating for decades. I've been fighting them on the rubs. I've been fighting them on the exchange. I'm exposing, going to media constantly. Nobody will listen to me. I know the fucking cheating that's going on fucking since the 60s. I know they're fucking robbing. I know the $50 billion fucking thievery. I know that the California Public Commission. I know the PG&E fucking the theft. I know it. I have it well documented. I'm fighting. They know I know. I get leukemia, so it's being leaked to me. Everybody inside there knows me. I'm getting the emails. I'm fucking dying. I'm so sick they can't even turn the lights on in the fucking room. I'm living on a liquid diet. I haven't even had food in fucking weeks. I can't eat. I fucking living on fucking boost. The nurses, they got the bag. They had to take me out the bag because my stomach's shriveling up away. I'm fucking dying, so I'm living on fucking 4 Boost Plus a day, if I can do that. They got me plugged in 22 different things hanging on my bag. I'm trying to look, so I'm forwarding these fucking insight emails on, hey, we had a, Kevin, you don't know me, but I'm inside San Onofre. I work at the generator. We had a disaster. Here's a photograph. Here's this. So I will forward them to media in San Diego County. I was forward them out to people that I had developed the connections with over the 7. Anybody I could fucking find that listen, I'm sending those emails. Finally, San Diego media breaks the fucking story, which I broke the fucking story. Hey, there was a leak of San Onofre. It makes mainstream media. Boom, boom. I'm doing videos when I could fucking, I'm walking with against doctor's orders, have you not? Out of the fucking East End quarantined unit with a tree hanging on me. In a gown, throw my coat on, stand on the edge of the Utah State Capitol, which is only feet away from the unit. The first Mormons who came there, my family, the very first Mormons to set my family. I'm doing videos right there, San Onofre, going ballistic. People are listening. People are paying attention. I know the corruption. So it evolves. Fukushima evolves. Nobody wants to believe that it's a fucking full-blown. I said it's going to kill the Pacific Ocean. It's the Pacific genocide from day one. I've been so accurate. I get no fucking credit, none. they're like, fuck you, Kevin, who gives a fuck? Go fucking die just because you tell the fucking truth. You know this. Fucking, I want people to fucking very much understand that I was an atomic mutated fucking child. I was in Stigner's program at 16 because people reckon a lot of fucking teachers and professors abused the fuck out of me because I was so fucked up on one side of my fucking brain. On the other side, and I was physical, an athlete. I used to fucking knock boys out. I had this line. I was an artist. I mean, part of my brain was so savant, it was unbelievable. Other part of it couldn't even fucking work. So backwards in so many fucking ways, so advanced in other ways. But there were people that recognized it. So I'm connected. I'm in fucking college level fucking courses. I'm getting kicked out of Weber High School's art program, kicked out of certain classes, yet I'm in college fucking courses on the other side. I'm all fucked up. I don't know what to do. So I switched to alcohol at a young age, started drinking and sex. You know, I'm in San Diego. I got muscles on my body from head to fucking toe, this beautiful long hair. Are you kidding? The San Diego girls, these Utah females, it's on that. It's a sexual revolution. I'm going through fucking beautiful fucking girls like drinking fucked up every day. You know, Stegner's like, oh my God. I mean, the art fucking professors, I got a fucking scholarship lined up at Berkeley of all places. The guy wants to get, he says, fuck, you're so fucked up, you're brilliant. I says, yeah, but you're fucking out of control. Kicked off the wrestling team, kicked off the baseball team. I mean, fucking the guys who fucking, you know, the marquee athletes that we so-called had, that I would beat the fuck out of them any time. I'm small. I'm half their size. I used to fucking run track against Ed Einstein, you know, the guy. They said, I need him, go out. I used to beat him. This is the kind of physicality, the fucking physical, but I'm blackballed because I'm all fucked up. I know I'm all fucked up. I know I'm genetically mutated. I can't handle it. I don't know where to turn. I'm a mess. My artist mother can't fucking handle me. Fuck, nobody can handle me. So I'm driving back and forth from San Diego. Hitchhiking from Ogden, Utah. I'll never forget, I'm hitchhiking one day. I hear this fucking band in the 70s. I'm hearing this band. I'm like, oh my God. I was so romantically tied to the music, to the girls. I had this blonde hair. Anybody, you talk to anybody that's like, oh my God, Kevin had all this blonde hair. He was something. He had muscles from head to fucking toe. He was so fucking crazy, you know, fucking wilder than fucking wild. I would stick my thumb out, and I heard this band, and I'm like, oh my God, I never heard a sound like this. Who the fuck are these guys? It turned me on so big time. Van Halen. This is in the 70s. I'm like, what the fuck? I hear on somebody fucking, I don't even know how I found out. Who are these fuckers? We had great radio stations. Who are these fuckers? You know, here's Ozzy Osbourne and the fucking War Pigs going fucking crazy with their shit. They're bigger than life. You know, and I used to say all the time, they're blackballed. They're banning them from fucking music stores here. By the way, Golden Gate San Francisco had no fucking nothing on this town. You want to talk sexual revolution. You want to talk wealth. You want to talk fucking money. You want to talk landscape. Oh, my God. They had nothing on us. Nothing on us. So I hear about these guys. So I'm like, the fucking, you know, I'm like, this music that's being mad, I'm smart enough as an artist to understand that'll be fucking played on FM 100 on fucking easy listening in the future, which it is. I called that. Like I always did. I could hypothesize stuff. I could see it. I had a gift from birth. My grandma says, you're so fucking gifted. It's amazing. You see things that unfold even as a boy. I used to tell Grandma, here out there where I swear, it reminds me of the south of France. It reminds me of being in Europe. You've never been there. She says, but you're right. That's what it looks like because they brought it with them. They were all Europeans, first and second generations. I grew up in the European style on that ranch. They were still sickling hay out there, Steinbeck, when I was a boy. We still did stuff by hand on that fucking romantic fucking landscape. Tomato farmers from Italy, fucking Scandinavian fucking cattle ranchers, fucking farmers. It was still the Western romance. My grandparents, they're a huge ranch. My other set of grandparents, on the other side, the giant ranchers in Idaho. That's my family. That's how I grew up. Their place in fucking San Diego. Racehorses at Del Mar. Before it was even fucking Del Mar. When Bing fucking owned it. Sitting on the bleachers. I would hitchhike. So I heard about these guys and they says, oh, they're opening for fucking Ozzy and the War Pigs. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go. Just stick my thumb out. Walk out of my house in West Weber, Utah. Just stick my thumb out. These fucking freaks. I mean, the good freaks. With a nomad. These guys were the fucking freaks of all. I don't know where they came from. You know, they're just fucking traveling and, hey, man, we saw you hitchhike, bro. You know, get in. That's the way it was in those days. on here, you know. Here, you want to hit off this bong? Yeah. You want some fucking, yeah, fuck yeah. What do you got for alcohol? Stop. My twin sister works for Holly's right here. You know, she's 16, 17 years. She's so beautiful, it's unbelievable. Everybody used to call her Stevie, which Stevie Nicks was here, by the way. My twin sister was the most beautiful Spanish. She was like me. She was incredible. This incredible, beautiful fuck. Everybody in love with that girl. I'm like, she works at the drive-up fucking window. You know, I loved her. I still love her. She's an amazing girl. She's so mutated, fuck up. Now she has cancer. What they did to her, it's fucking heartbreaking. Well, everybody used to fuck, she looks just like Stevie Nicks. She's fucking, I mean, she played the piano. She was, oh my God, what a fucking amazing fucking, that blonde-haired, brown eyes like my dad. She had that Danish blood, but blonde skin. Oh, what a, oh my God. Pull up the drive-up window here. Hey, Karen, give us a fucking case of fucking Coors Tolls out the window. Oh God, Kevin, you're going to get me in trouble. Just do it. The guy who owned a friend with my dad. Come on. Here, we'll pay you extra, you know? Okay, here. You guys ever heard of Van Halen? Yeah, man. Fuck, we heard about those guys at Whoa. I said, you know, they're opening tomorrow in Fresno. For fucking Ozzy. What? What? I said, I'm hitchhiking there. Fuck that, let's go. We go still gas on the fucking way. All the way. We fucking trade whatever we can. We get there, sleep in the fucking car. There's so many people there, it's fucking, it's insanity. It's the coolest thing I ever seen in my fucking life. I'm like, oh my God. So they open. Fucking, David Lee Roth comes out screaming, going fucking blasting. There's Eddie Van Halen doing this fucking guitar. I don't even know how to describe it. The whole crowd's going so psycho. I've never seen anything like it. You want to talk an eruption? I never fucking felt such an emotional eruption. The whole place is going like, oh my God. It was something that nobody had ever heard. So turned on. The crowd's going fucking psycho. Girls ripping their fucking clothes off. It's going nuts. I'm like, oh my God. I still to this day, I've never fucking seen anything like it. Holy fuck. So they get done. Ozzy comes out on the fucking stage and you can just see his face. He saw what we saw. He's like, oh my fucking bloody fucking God, he says. Did you just see what I saw? He didn't know what to fucking do. They were like pissing their pants. The crowd's going fucking psycho. That's fucking me. That's what we were. That's who I am. That's what I have to be. I'm a fucking artist from birth. The intensity. That's all I am. That's all I am. So St. Ralphie, the leak happens. I'm in a bone marrow transplant. You cannot make this story up. It's so epic. I'm like, fuck. My brother's like, fucking media's going to swarm to you. Media's going crazy. You should have seen in my room the old candy strappers that come out there like, fuck, you ought to see the cards and letters. You get in here a day because of the beautiful army that's out there protecting me, watching out over me, praying for me, because there's people believing me, because there's a few people that know I'm telling the truth about this, and they know my path at St. Onofre, Diablo Canyon. I was at Diablo Canyon when it off and marching with Moonbeaver Brown, right there in those days. Would hitchhike down there, protesting, fighting with Mothers for Peace from day fucking one. I've been there the whole time. I walked with him, the monk, just recently again for the umpteenth time. I've been inside that generator. I know the rancher. I went out there, and by the way, Diablo Canyon, the Shumash. He finally let the cat out of the bag. He finally came home. The Shumash had finally come home to us. Finally, after all these years. Their fucking great sacred place, as they would launch their canoes there. Do you know what the word for Diablo Canyon was for centuries? For centuries. The mother's heart. They called it the mother's heart. As he said so, I listened to him speak, you know, down there. I'm there. I'm fucking always there. I'm walking there. I've been, since Fukushima happened, I've been on every square inch of that California coast, trying to say goodbye, trying to fight for her, trying to use everything I'm meditating, praying for her, using my little rock that I found on Oceanside, my fucking skinny tool that I lost at Haldecott Symposium. Trying everything. Because I was taught by those. I was taught by the Navajo. My mother taught at the Indian fucking school. The Intermountain Indian School. I have couches made by the Navajos in my house. The chief, he fucking used to bless me when I was a boy. That beautiful soul. That great big giant eagle that used to be on the picture, they tore it down. These panic painter motherfuckers tore it down. They tore Diego Rivera's fucking stuff down in San Francisco. They panic painted over all my work. My incredible Hawk and Trauma half of 15. My grandpa says, boy, what are you going to do? I says, I'm going to be an artist. He says, okay, you going to be an artist? Grandpa, you know, you're the fourth. You taught me how to make bar tile in the pit at fucking 5 years old. In those fucking sets. Abe Hunsaker, the fucking great millionaire, the great fucking actor who got fucking gonorrhea from Marie Dietrich. That's him. That's my family. The multi-millionaires, billionaires by today's standards. They didn't believe in inherited wealth. The first building built at Old Town, the Mormons tore down the Great Social. That's him. That's my family. That's the guy who started the Mormon fucking church. Without them, there is no Mormon church. That's me. She's the fourth. They didn't believe in inherited wealth. They called themselves communist. They were communist. The great socialists. They did not believe in inherited wealth. When he died, tragically, electrocuted, his mother died in fucking childbirth. The wealth was all gone. Hijacked, stolen by those California monsters. First, they come for the fucking buffalo. I won't stop there. He's the guy who found the golden suitor's fucking meal. I trashed his past just this year. The Mormons hate me because they don't hear the fucking truth. The great socialist. Fucking rats. Senator Opry fucking knows. They know. People should have came to me. I'm in critical condition. Jan, Miss Smokey the Clown's the only other one making videos at the time. Jill Stan, this radio show right here. By the way, living all these people that everything, they won't even know who they were because of fucking me. Jill Stan and Rad Chick. We're doing a radio show. I used to go on the radio show. Honestly, it was us three. And Miss Milky the Clown, Jan Brooks, so I'm the one that hooked up Rad Chick and Miss Milky together. They didn't even know each other. They lived 5 miles from each other. I'm doing the radio show. Look, the smell that she's doing it. We're fucking doing it. We're getting the word out. We're going crazy. We're going ballistic. So Jan's like, Kevin, I know you're in critical condition. I know you're all fucked up. You're dying. But you've got to go to the public hearing at fucking San Onofre in San Clemente. She paid for the trip. Jan paid for the trip. Never met Jan. Sent me the money. Here, get you a plane flight and get down there. My daughters are like, you fucking insane. Are you fucking nuts? Are you crazy? You got a central line hanging out. Your blood counts are fucking in the 20s. You'll bleed to death. Fuck it. I'm going. I don't give a fuck. My story. So I'm down there interviewed by multiple people. The old actress, that shirt's going in the Smithsonian. Gene Stone hands me that fucking shirt. She made the old activist who calls me the last man here. She's known me since I was a little boy. She's seen me. I would go on Lance in the fucking hearings of San Onofre when I'm fucking 12, 14. Because I knew. You build a fucking nuclear reactor. The corruption, the most corrupt place on the face of the earth is the San Onofre nuclear generator. The fucking, at the fucking heart. In 83, Moonbeamer Brown's with me. He's fucking with me. He knows what I know. He's afraid of the nuclear cartel. They run the show. They have the goods on PV. I have all the transcripts. The media, the great attorney, she's going after him. Fuck the feds, stand down. I know this dynamic like nobody knows this. So I'm inside the hearing. Multiple interviews outside. PBS interviews me. Everybody knows my story. The New York Times sends a fucking request in there because I'm connected to New York City. I know Madeline Rice personally. My mother's the artist. I'm in fucking New York City. I'm in there. My daughter's the designer. She's dating Democracy Now! At the time. Fucking, I'm right there. I'm connected with that crowd. They're like, my doctor says it so perfectly. My family gets me in the #1 unit in the world without my name. I don't get in there, and I die. They saved my life. I should have died. It's compelling. They're like, Kevin, you know, the only reason everybody didn't follow up all these media requests on you because they were sure you were going to die. You were going to be martyred. You didn't die. They back up, so I'm fighting. So I go into the hearing. So that day, a woman named Johnny Ray picks me up. I'm so fucking sick. I said, let's go to the generator. Her and I sneak into the generator. We're the ones that expose the fake union workers. I'm a union plasterer from Southern California. Learned my trade there. Ran a gun. Fucking got out. My daughter conceived on the fucking beaches of fucking California. That beautiful San Diego girl, my beautiful mother. I mean, I'm so connected. I am that fuck. I say it all the time. They used to say, she used to say, Kevin, oh my God, the Sandpipers know you by name. They know you personally. The Wells know you personally. The Elephant Sills know you personally. I've never seen a relationship. I can't believe animals come right up to you like they come. Kid, because I'm connected. I slept half my life on the beach. Outside, I grew up outside. On the greatest landscape on the face of the greatest flyway in the face of the earth with the tundra swans. With the muskrats. The greatest landscape on the front. Watch these fuckers abuse it and annihilate it. San Diego Canyon, Weber County. The two greatest landscapes on the face of the earth. Watch these fucking neocon monsters destroy them. So I'm inside that fucking, in here. I'm due to speak. There's people inside the great Alashes. Kevin, you're getting fucking 2 minutes up there. No, the softball activists take the field. They blackball me. Highway patrol comes right up to me and kicks me out. Before I even spoke, before I said a word. Puts me in the overflow. What the fuck? I'm video fucking taking. What the fuck? So we go to the generator before they hear. We're the ones that expose the fake union workers there. I said, Johnny, don't beat the fuck out of me. These guys don't fuck around. They're not the real union workers. This is staged. Get your camera and go walk through there. And then I looked up and I said, Johnny, look at the fucking light poles. Standard operated nuclear generator. Look at the light poles. She says, what are those things? They're solar panels. Even these fucking rats don't believe because we don't use any of it. We know it's corruption. They're nothing but boilers that boiler the earth's fucking water and poison the. Why did they put it at the greatest surf and all those surfers die of leukemia? They all fucking get leukemia surfing there because they boil the water, goes back in the water hotter. They've destroyed the greatest fucking ecosystem on the face of the earth, bar none, is the mother's heart. Diablo Canyon. It's not Diablo Canyon, it's the mother's heart. There's a reason they would launch their canoes from that sacred hallowed ground. That all those fucking birds, the greatest landscape, the fucking all, the seals, the whales, the fish. It's better than Monterey Bay. Better. More sacred, more how the natives knew it. The Chinese knew it. They fished there. They fucking respected it. They prayed over it. They raised apples there. They raised fruit there. The greatest in the history of mankind, the greatest landscape, and they destroy it. Build a nuclear and change the name to the devil. These evil, sick motherfuckers in the 80s. I'm fighting it tooth and nail. Then, with Mean Boomer Brown next to me. Governor then. Now look at the fucking fraud. Fucking anything for money. Even the fucking purest of the purest were hijacked in California. Todd Runyon. Hello, it's me. I knew him. I knew those people when I was young. Hung around. The music, the art, the fucking, those fuckers are all frauds. They give it out on their way to the Bohemian Grove. They fucking change emails, PV. I'm the one that broke the Peavy story. I know the corruption. He knows me personally. He's scared of me. Yeah, people have seen me inside those fucking hearings. I speak with intelligence, with dynamic intensity, and I go right up and they know. I have secret videos that I secret videotape many hearings with those guys because they all know me. I have beers with them. I have fucking conversations with the NRC. They know me personally. They respect me. They know me very personally. It's amazing to me. I'm at Del Mar opening fucking day with a central line. Who's standing right? You can't make this shit up. Who's standing right behind me with this big fucking fake fucking prostitute whore is all they are. Fucking plastic surgeon fucking bitches. They're no Raquel Welch's. They're not my San Diego mother. They're not those girls anymore. They're plastic fucking whores. She's standing there with this fucking plastic whore and he saw my shirt. Yeah, the guy that runs Palisades in the desert. They don't work. It's free money. It's the greatest scam shakedown in the fucking world that's killing the earth. I know that. TVs goes to fucking Warsaw, Poland. California raids his house. They have the goods on him. They have the collusion. $5 billion that Mia, the great attorney, she's awesome, by the way, is reporting. No, try $50 billion, and I can prove it all. I'm the guy that broke all these stories. I'm at the hearings kicked out, in critical condition, can't even hardly stand up. Johnny Ray says, God, I'm the person that killed you. We stayed up all night while I'm in critical condition, almost dead, and mixed those videos so the media could have them. That they exposed the fake workers. We're inside their videotaping. It took us all night to get those up. We had to get them up. Almost killed me. I'm kicked out of the fucking hearing, but, my crowd spoke. Hundreds of people come up to me. Hundreds, including the fucking Harvard so-called developer that toured around with fucking the ex-prime minister of Japan. Oh, my God, Kevin Blanch. He introduces me to my wife. They're all coming up to me. It's your videos. It's your videos on YouTube that did all this. It's your video. Hundreds. I'm responsible probably for 600 or 700 people in there. You can ask Mothers for Peace. At the Diablo Canyon thing, when I show up, they're like, oh, my God. Everybody's fucking showing up here. Where's Kevin Blanch? You have underestimated me. You've underestimated the power of the YouTube genre. And I've used it properly. I've done it right. I've done what I had to fucking do to try to protect my grandchildren, to protect my family, to protect that place I'm so in love with. I'm in symphony with the cow. I have been since I got critical condition on every square inch. Now, there's not one pair, and there's videos to prove it all. Been to Diablo Canyon so many fucking times. Blue Hearts on Valentine's Day. As the fucking SEALs come up to see me. Ask him. Ask fucking Radioactive Robert. He's standing right there, the photographer. Oh my God, the SEALs come right up to you. Whole fucking I haven't seen that. I says, yeah, they come up to say hello. I've been fucking talking to him since I was a fucking baby. The whales are fucking boy. You think there's a coincidence that fucking leopard seal fucking rolls up right there on fucking, he's right there. Pot of fucking whale. Who can fucking just walk and say, hey, you want to go see a pot of whales? Watch this. Come on, ask Patrick McCormick. He was there. Oh my God, I've been coming out here for years. Fucking what's his name says, I've never seen a pot of whales. They come out. I says, yeah, I know. They know me. I know them. I know where they're at. The fucking sandpipers, all of them. They come see me. Because I've been talking to him since I was a boy. I love that place. I understand it's the fountain of youth. When I got cancer, my doctor got it. I said, I got to go there. The Spaniards, why do you think they called it the fountain of youth? Why do you think they didn't plunder it? The leather. I have a leather buck, by the way, from my grandfather. The very first building built in Old Town, he built it with his own hands. He taught me how to fucking plaster from a boy. You know, they penny painted my work. I wouldn't switch. I had 10,000. The tree in the Children's Museum with my hands. Fucking the ceilings in the Four Profiteers buildings. The Laughing Plaza curved at the fucking Brownies with my hands. All over this place. These fucking cathedrals that I built with my hands. From the time with that fucking beautiful fucking Adobe fucking San Diego fucking native earth. Gone. The media blackballs me. I can't believe it. In New York, the activism that I've accomplished since I've had leukemia is staggering. I think about it. I've always had this incredible energy since I was a boy. I can go. People can go. Oh, can I go? The girls have been in relationships with me. They know. They're like, and I've been in relationships with some of the most epic, incredible females that ever fucking walked this earth. My daughter's mothers. They're fucking incredible. They can't hang with me because they fucking sold the flowers in their fucking hair. They gave up the fucking music. They gave up the intensity for a mortgage and a shiny car. Not me. I refuse. Even when I was on Wall Street, I hedged the portfolios for the fucking lung association, for other associations. I refused to drink their Kool-Aid. I refused to be the fake fucking Aoife Stucco guy. I refused to use the fake rock. I kept purity in the music. I kept purity in my hawk and trowel. I kept purity in my fucking life. I've never bought anything made by China. I've never been in a Walmart in my life. I buy everything retro, made in America. The fucking pink fucking shoes I wrap around my face, it's still made in America. And it doesn't even it doesn't made in America, made wherever they have responsible fucking laws to protect labor. The shirtwaist fire, I'm there. I'm the guy one of the guys that put together the fucking Occupy movement in the fucking New York fucking, at Washington Square, NYU, the winter 20. I'm there every day with my sign. But something happened on the way to that place, the 100th anniversary. Fukushima. San Onofre had a fucking disastrous leak. I have all the emails. I have the inside emails that were leaked to me. I have everything in critical condition. This epic fucking story. I thought, oh, there'll be plenty of people. There'll be newspapers. They all pulled back at me because I'm intense, because I do it the way, because they're all panty painters. They drink the Kool-Aid on this fucking softball California rested. By the way, I would like to say this to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, as brilliant as they are, and they're brilliant. Do not kid yourself. The people that put it, and they did the Ballad of Danny California. I own that domain, by the way, and I've owned it for a long time. I own the copyright on the Ballad of Danny California. And I've known that Danny California wrote Fairway to Heaven long before the lawsuits ever flied. I've known that. I've known that. And I understand the thesis of Danny California. I understand that you steal everything and you softball and you slaughter. First they come for the fucking buffalo. Stanford and his merry men. They killed the natives down to man, woman, and child. Little ones, big ones, fucking had bounties on their fucking ears, the natives. Killed them. Stuffed them. Put them in museums. I went to the fucking, right before I started my walk this year, to the fucking museum in New York City. I presented the last wild German, the last wild Canadian, the last wild fucking Long Islander, the last wild, I said, I want them stuffed. I want them put in there. Because San Onofre is going to fall off that cliff. I've been inside that fucker. And, you know, I go on my rants and they all know I'm right. They know. They form another commission. This fucking asshole's on the commission. He knows nothing about nuclear. It's free money. These fucking rats and these passive softball fucking pieces of shit are killing us. They're killing the landscape of California. They slaughtered you, California hypocrite motherfuckers. Slaughtered the most beautiful place on earth. You cut down all the fucking sequoias and redwoods, the oldest trees on earth. I'm going. I'll be there Friday. I'm going to be at the site where the oldest fucking tree on Earth was cut down. I will be there. He knew he was cutting it down. They knew it. They did it anyway. First, they come for the buffalo. I won't stop there. Then they come for the sequoias, the oldest trees on Earth, the cathedrals. 3,000, 4,000-year-old masterpiece. Cut them all fucking down. Kill the fucking natives, including the Chumash. Take their fucking sacred mother's heart and build a fucking nuclear reactor there and call it the fucking devil. Build the San Onofre nuclear generator on the most sacred, hallowed fucking break in the world. The most beautiful fucking surf break on the face of the earth. That hallowed, sacred fucking spot of mine, of yours, of everybody on living creature that ever came before us and in the future. It doesn't belong to any of us. These mountains, these landscapes, these birds, these animals, it doesn't belong to any of us, you fucking rats. We can't be the Stewart. California, rest in peace. You fucking slaughtered her. You slaughtered her. You killed her. Then they come for the mighty blue lady, the mother of all. The mother's heart, the mother womb, the Pacific Ocean. I named it the Pacific Genocide, day fucking 3. I said they're pushing her in the Pacific Ocean, they're going to slaughter the Pacific Ocean. And then you watch it die in front of your face, and you stand by. The emperor has no fucking clothes. My fucking family from Denmark, yeah, his name was Christian Andersen. That cart-pushing romantic. You can't make these stories up. The Mormons lied to them. Fucking a polygamist named Blanch got them both. 2 beautiful Danish girls. Fucking, they were fucking, my grandpa, Abe the Fourth, Al used to say, billionaires by the land standards. The guy, are you kidding, Kevin? Brigham Young was nothing but a sex fiend. They were all sex fiends, including your fucking grandparents. That's all they were. Not on that side they weren't. The other sure was. Them 2 beautiful Danish girls. Oh yeah, who wrote The Emperor Has No Clothes? As I call it, The Emperor Has No Clothes on fucking Clothes on Balco. As you watch the Pacific Ocean dying right in your face. I'm walking right there, I can smell death. As I fucking videotape the well in the fucking museum. Now we have to all be. I said I can smell it. The whale's washing up dead. They're fucking playing volleyball on the dead birds. They're like, oh fuck, we got a fat fucking hillbilly or fucking rat. How you looking at me? They're dead because there's too many seals. The seals come up on the beach and eat them. I said, you lying fucker. I've been here my whole fucking life on this coast. I've never seen a seal come up on the beach and eat a fucking bird. They couldn't hear you fucking lying fucking dog meat and fucking rats. Me, what in fucking hell? Why have we played nice? They don't play nice. Why does TV tells fucking Mia and the attorneys righteous? I don't have to answer your goddamn questions. The day, I'm there. I'm fucking there. Being interviewed. I'm there. He has been fucking collusion. It's multiple hardcore felonies under California law. Being protected by Barry Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. Fucking raise the limits, Gina McCarthy, these fucking MIT, fucking Cal Berkeley, fucking eugenics. Look up John Holdren. Look up fucking John Holdren. I have the transcript from inside the Situation Room. If I forward it, it's a gift. Oh, I've run it by multiple attorneys. You forward that, they will Aaron Swartz you. I was in Williamsburg the day Aaron Swartz died. I was there, didn't even know. He died the same day my dad died. You cannot make it up. This story is so epic and powerful. Will I write about it? I hope someday. Remember, I was writing a book when I got sick. These are painful stories for me to write, to revisit. I'm nuclear, I'm atomic. I am San Onofre. I am San Onofre. I am the mother's heart. I have protected them. Even when the Chumash refused to protect their own mother's heart. They, remember this, the Chumash tuned their back. They turned into the popism gonna fuck them up too for a long time. They're back. Thank God they're back. Mothers for Peace never turned their back. I know Linda's path. I know Four Dead in Ohio. I know where they all came from. I know Jane. I know them all. They're getting older. They're powerful. I walked with that beautiful monk. He's awesome. We stood in front of the gates of fucking the mother's heart for hours. For hours they get off work. And we meditated and prayed for hours. I'm right there, standing there, and I have videos. But you don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Well, I'm here to tell you right now. I'm headed to fucking Europe. Gildas and gold and calcined concrete that I said this on this day. when that earthquake fucking ravishes through, which is ravishes through those areas so many times. There are 40, 50 years of spent fuel. I've been inside those generators, packed in every nook and cranny. They can't handle it. Yeah, that water's perfectly fine as long as it doesn't spill. There is no heat coming off those pools, but there's heat coming off the generator. All they are is fucking giant boilers. There's nothing magic about them. You think it's magic and it's splitting the atom. There's nothing. They're giant boilers. All they do is boil water all day, every day, 400 times, and heat up the atmosphere. The water that goes into the Diablo Canyon Center Africa comes out 20 degrees fucking hotter than it goes in by millions of gallons a minute, all day, every day. The killing Pacific of Fukushima is the fucking crowning jewel, the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, and I still have people telling me, and the panty painter motherfuckers even tell, oh, since Chernobyl. This dwarfs Chernobyl, and Chernobyl is a mass murder. It's killed 40 million people and counting, including fucking Femin. Yeah, I'm fucking connected with her, too, Annika. That stripper in Vegas, her and I. That's how I know. You think about it. A Russian fucking stripper, it used to be Femin before it was Femin, that makes her dime in Las Vegas, taking her clothes off. That's her only option she had. That's how I met Madeline Rice, was from her in the Nevada test site. What a combination. They were friends, by the way, Madeline and her. She died of leukemia at 38 years old. I'm there. It's my life, my path, my journey. I'm the only fucking one for years of Mothers for Peace, but I'm the only, us in an aggressive way. Mothers for Peace play just like I play. They're not softball. I was at their little, at the museum, and they had the kid videotape read his poem, who doesn't live there now. I'm like, fuck, I've been friends with him since the day right after Fukushima. I'm the guy that helped him write that poem, and there they are fucking quoting that poem. I had it. I had the poem when he wrote it. He used to fucking email me back and forth while I'm in the email. I mean, all these people, they know who they are. They don't want to fucking admit they're connected with me. They don't want, half the YouTube sites on fucking YouTube fucking got their start from me. Fuck, it's amazing. You underestimated me. You underestimate this power. And the museums, they underestimate me, my art, my work. Oh, I got plenty of it. It'll hang on those fucking walls. Oh, when they fucking kick you out. When the walls come tumbling fucking down. Popism is fucking dead. It died 3/11/11. Post-ignorance is the new movement, which will be the major art movement and the major social movement that will fucking let us survive and let us try to heal. But that's after the earthquake will ravish Diablo Canyon, because they are not going to move it off those cliffs. They're talking 50, 60 years, and the softball fucking activists that are down there just nod their heads and go, I'd form another commission. Not me, motherfucker. I've been fighting them since the day I got. They killed my dad. They fucking tried to murder me. They took all my fucking money. I don't have one penny. So here you got their fucking attorney. TV's got an attorney on your dime in California, by the way. $5 million retainer he gave him. $900 an hour just robbing to protect him from breaking felonies. The other guy who's fighting him on the side, me, with nothing. I had about $1 million I made right on YouTube. Right, and that's the other part of the story that blows my mind. There's videos of me telling you to short silver the day it capitulated, or gold at 1900. The day that silver capitulated at 48. The day. Short it, which I did. Telling people to buy Tesla at 14. It's all over YouTube. Nobody paying attention. Buy the Apple derivative at fucking 269. It's fucking nearly 1,000 now. I made a lot of people. I turned 3,000 into 700,000 right there on YouTube. Right there. But something happened to the way to that place. I wasn't meant to be. My path was carved in stone before I was born. It's called sin and offering. My path is sin and offering. That's my path. My father, they drafted him, human lad, that's my path. I know that. I was at fucking Livermore on Thanksgiving Day on day 1,000. Very good reason. Being fucking attacked by the white shirts. I was at the fucking USS Reagan fucking trials, only one, just me, being pat down, being attacked by the white shirts. I was at the USS Reagan when they had the San Diego Chargers. By the way, the attorneys hired the ex-San Diego Chargers fucking attorney. They fucking practiced on the USS Reagan. They had a Little League sleepover camp on I'm there. I'm at the ship, reporting live. No one, videos out there. They don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck about anyone because they think this is popism. They think they're competing. But it's going to happen there. And they will be the greatest catastrophe in human history. And remember, I fucking warned you. I fucking warned you, and I tried with everything I fucking had. I tried. You killed California. California, rest in peace. Danny, California. By the way, I own those fucking domains, and I've owned them for years. Stand.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you